been a long time, but I have a very full empties bin and I have a little bit of free time actually for the first time in a very long time. So I thought I would go ahead and share with you guys some of my thoughts on products that I've used up recently, whether I'd repurchase them or not, and go through my empties bin, go through my trash and get rid of the stuff. I have a lot of hair care products for some reason this month. And then I'm also going to share some makeup products that are close enough to done that I'm going to call it good because they're almost done. I have like 1 or 2 more uses. I'm going to call it good. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the makeup products first. So I have a makeup setting spray. This is the Ofra Makeup Fixer. I actually hated the nozzle for this, so I ended up transferring this over into this old NYX one that I had. So this is the NYX Matte Finish Spray that I had the bottle for. This one is actually the rest of what's left in this. I hated the sprayer on this. It was too much and it didn't work well to spray onto my face. This one's much better. This was fine. I don't notice that it made a huge difference in the lasting power of my makeup. I probably wouldn't buy this again. I think I hear a lot of good things about the Morphe one. I might try that one out, but I won't repurchase this one. I have a little primer sample. This is the Hourglass Veil. It has SPF 15 in it. It's nice. The packaging on this is annoying because I feel like there's more product in here that I can't get out and I can't figure out how to reach it. This is a nice primer. I don't feel like it keeps me that matte, but it does do a nice job of adding at least some SPF 15. It's fine. I know that the Hourglass primer is really, really expensive. I've had the full size before, I think. It's not something I would repurchase because I know it's expensive and I don't notice that it makes a huge difference, but it is nice. I also have a Benefit Professional Matte Rescue Primer. This one I had to cut open because there's still a little bit of product in it. This one is one that I have like 1 more use left, but I'm going to mention it in this video so I can throw it away when I'm done with it. This one's fine. It does keep me a little matter, but I don't think it does that much. I probably wouldn't repurchase this one. I think I only bought it because I was trying to get $50 worth of Benefit products. I'd never tried it before. It didn't wow me. I would probably not buy it again. I have a Glossier Wowder. This is another one that I have a touch of powder left in it, but I am going to call it good because it's almost gone. This one is one that it has a little mesh paneling in here, which is nice, but it made the product hard to get out. So right now I had to cut it open to try to get the last little bit of powder out of it. I like this powder quite a bit. It doesn't keep me overly matte, but it keeps me matte most of the day. It's not a product that I end up finding myself noticing on the skin very much, so I feel like it does a nice job of mattifying without being too much. It is a little bit on the darker side, so this one's light medium, so that if I have a darker foundation, I feel like it does add a bit of color that darkens it just a little bit. But this is something that I really like and it lasted me a really, really long time. I would probably go back and repurchase this. I have a few powders that I'm going to work on using up first, but I liked it a lot. It is a loose powder, so it's not as easy to transport as like a pressed powder would be, but it was really good. For the price, I would definitely purchase it again. I also have a foundation here that I put in an airless pump. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless one. This one is in 112 Natural Ivory. I like this one a lot. I used it as a mixer with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. So this one was 106, which was my summer shade. I mixed these two together and it worked as I was transitioning back out of my summer shade. And I liked the mixture of those two a lot. I felt like it did a nice job of not being overly mattifying and it kind of evened out the coverage a little bit. I've bought this one a few times, I think. I'm not going to repurchase it right now because I have a few different foundations that I want to finish up first. And this one never came in a pump, so I put it in an airless pump. I like it, I just don't need it again right now. I have a mascara that has dried out. I believe this was the Lancome Hypnose Drama. I really, really like the wand on this one. So it's kind of a curvy natural brush mascara. I felt like it made my lashes look really long, it separated them, it didn't make them overly spidery or clumpy, and it did a nice job. So I would probably not purchase the full size of this, but I loved using the sample of it. I don't tend to spend a lot of money on high-end mascaras because I have so many samples of stuff that I don't need it, but I did like it a lot. I have a highlighter here that I absolutely adored. This is the ColourPop Lunch Money Super Shock Cheek Pearlized Highlighter. There actually is a little bit of product in the sides here, but it's such a pain to get out that I'm calling this one good and done, and I had had it for several years. I think I had it in a Project Pan, and I still had it for like a year after the Project Pan. These highlighters are some of my absolute favorites. I'm using another one right now. I'm working on the Flexitarian Super Shock Cheek. These highlighters are great. I didn't love this at first, but after I started using it for a while, I feel like it has such a beautiful glow that can be very natural. So if I just wanted to wear this with very limited makeup, that would be fine. I can use it and really build it up and make it look really blindingly highlighting and shocking. These are great, and for the price, I would definitely buy more of these. I have a few more in my collection now, but this took me forever to use up and I loved every minute of it. And then the last makeup product that I have for right now is an eyeliner that actually kind of dried out. This is the NYX Slide On Glide On Eye Pencil in Brown Perfection. I actually have another one that I'm working through that I've made a pretty good dent in. These NYX eyeliners are some of my favorites. I feel like they stay on really well. They do a nice job of blending out. They usually stay pretty well without smudging too much, but I like these a lot. I've already repurchased it and I think I've used a few of these already as well. Alright, next up is face stuff, face care products. So first thing that I have several of these and I usually do. These are the Peach Slices Acne Spot Dots. I get these at CVS and I absolutely love them. I think they're amazing. They're basically just these little translucent patches that you put on your skin that they help absorb any pus and things like that from any pimples. If you have like kind of cystic pimples, I try to put these on there and it dries them out a little bit faster so that I don't pick at them because I have that really bad habit. There are 3 different sizes in these and they're like $5-ish at CVS. I absolutely adore them. I make sure I have them on hand at all times, especially because my face recently has been breaking out really badly, so I like to have these on hand and it does help a lot. I tried some that came in a free bag that weren't so great. These are the Truly Organic 12 acne patches. These were like little pink heart-shaped ones like this. These I didn't feel like did anything. The other ones I feel like I can see those absorbing and I can feel those absorbing. This really did nothing for me. I used them. They didn't stick as well as those did and they weren't great. I think in that same like freebie thing that I had was this Proactive Green Tea Moisturizer little sample. It was fine. I think it was a good one for my combo oily skin. I probably wouldn't purchase this one specifically. I like the Body Shop Tea Tree one a lot, but this one was nice. I also had a sample of this Vichy Mineral 89 Booster, Skin Fortifying Daily Booster. This was fine. I don't think I had a lot of feelings on this. I don't think I noticed a huge difference in it. It was probably not something that I would spend my money on since I didn't notice a big difference. One thing that I do really like is this The Ordinary Buffet, which is a peptide serum. I like this quite a bit. I actually have another one of these going. I like to use this in the morning underneath my moisturizer and it just feels nice. I think that it does help a little bit with the texture on my face. I've noticed recently my skin's been getting a little bit better again, but for a while I had lots of dots and bumps on my face and I feel like this helped a little bit with that. One of my absolute favorite things that I've repurchased several times is this Body Shop Chamomile Sumptuous Cleansing Butter. This is my favorite makeup remover. I like that I'm not using a ton of wipes when I use this and that it removes my makeup really, really well. It doesn't have a harsh smell or anything like that and I don't have to use a ton of it. It doesn't leave an oily residue. It is my absolute favorite makeup remover. I did a comparison a long time ago, several years ago at this point, that compared several different makeup remover cleansers. This one is almost always on sale on the Body Shop website and it's only like $12 and then you can get sales on it as opposed to the Clinique one that's like 20 some dollars that used to be my favorite. I would recommend this one over and over again. If you're curious about the other ones I reviewed, I will leave that linked here. It was a this or that I did a long time ago. Another makeup remover that I have here is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. This is the one that's supposed to remove waterproof makeup. This took me forever to use up. It was one of the biphase ones that you had to shake up. It did leave a residue. It wasn't my favorite thing ever. It's not something I would use for all over my face, but it was fine. It did remove waterproof eye makeup. It just wasn't my favorite thing ever. I probably won't repurchase it. And then I have 2 cleansers here. So this is the Proactive Extra Strength Formula Cleanser. This one has benzoyl peroxide in it. This is the one that I use with my Clarisonic most nights. I do feel like these make a difference in my skincare, so I use Proactive Extra Strength stuff in my skincare. I've used it since high school. When I'm not using it, I can tell a difference, so I keep repurchasing this. And then this is something else. I've also had several of these before. This is the Biore Charcoal, great for oily skin, Charcoal Acne Clearing Cleanser. It has a salicylic acid acne treatment in it. This I use in my shower, so if I get home from the gym, I'll wash my face with this, or in the mornings I'll wash my face with this. I've repurchased it. I really like it. I think this is probably my second or third. I like it a lot. I use it as my kind of everyday cleanser most of the time. It seems that I use all of my shower products up at the same time, so I have a couple of things together here. So this is a St. Ives Renew and Purify Sea Salt and Pacific Kelp Exfoliating Body Wash. This was fine. It wasn't my favorite thing ever. I like the Dove ones a lot better. I feel like my skin feels a lot softer after I use those, but there was a sale, I think, at CVS, so I used this one. I also used up a loofah. I change out my loofahs when I change out my body washes. This one is from the Bathory. I get it at Target. I really, really like these. They loosen up a lot, so this one's a lot bigger than the one that I have in my shower right now, but it's got a looser spot and then like a more dense exfoliating spot. I like these a lot. I keep repurchasing them. And then this is my favorite shave gel right now, or shave cream. This is the Gillette Venus Olay, and this is the freesia scent. There's also a vanilla scent. I like both of them, but I like this consistency, like this style a lot, because I feel like it does moisturize really well, but it's not overly wasteful like some of the shave gels can be. So I like these a lot. I keep repurchasing these, and a lot of times there's sales on them at different places. The razors I've been using a lot of recently are the Schick Hydro razors. They're crazy expensive, but I use some different ones and I haven't liked them as much as I like the Schick Hydro ones. So there's a Target brand one that I tried recently that I really didn't like the razor, the way that it bends. I used to use a brand that went out of business online a while ago that was really good for a while, and before it went out of business the quality kind of went down. So this is what I'm sticking with right now. I just try to find coupons and sales at CVS when I buy them. And then this one's kind of a bummer. This is the Trader Joe's Coconut Body Butter. This is actually really, really good, and I love the packaging of it because it's a flip top, but I must have left it a little bit open because what's left in there is dried out. But it was almost gone anyway. The smell of this one was really good, but it did leave me a little bit overly greasy. So this is one that I used at night because I felt like it was a little bit too greasy. It smells really good. The packaging is great. It just doesn't sink in as well as some other ones that I have. So I would recommend it. I'm not going to repurchase it right now because I have some other ones going that I need to finish up first, but this one was nice. This next category that I have is my biggest category for this Empties. I have a ton of hair care products for some reason. So the first one that I have here is a Costco size bottle of the Ava NYC Clean It Up shampoo. This is one of my absolute favorites. I've tried a couple since I've used this up, and I don't know that I like them as much, so I will probably go back and purchase this again at some point. I don't think my Costco has like the big sizes of these right now, so I might have to go to Ulta and buy their smaller sizes. But this one smells really good, and I really like the way that it feels on my hair, so I will probably go back and purchase that. I have two of these here. I have the shampoo and conditioner of the Hask Manoy Coconut Oil. These are supposed to be nourishing. They were fine. I don't think that I would go back and repurchase these. They were just okay. I wasn't as wowed by them as some other ones that I've tried. They're just okay. I used up the Hair Food Coconut Milk and Chai Spice Nourishing Shampoo. I actually used up the conditioner as well, but that one's in my shower right now because I'm using the bottle for it. I really, really like these. They smell really good. I feel like I went through them really fast, but they made my hair feel really nice and soft, and they smelled really good. I'd probably purchase them again at some point if they're on sale. I don't know that I would purchase them if they're not on sale. I don't know that I love them as much as the Ava NYC one, but they are really good and they smell really good. In the conditioner container that I have in my bathroom still, I put this in because the pump doesn't work on this. This is the Carol's Daughter Sacred Tiara Anti-Breakage and Anti-Frizz Fortifying Conditioner. This one smells really good. It makes my hair really soft. The pump doesn't work on this one, and I feel like I've had a couple where the pump didn't work and I can't figure out how to make it work, so that's annoying that I had to move the whole container over so that I had a pump for it. But I like it a lot. It makes my hair feel really nice. So the product itself I really like. Just I've had some faulty packaging a couple different times. So it smells good. I like Carol's Daughter stuff a lot. A shampoo that I really, really liked that I've actually bought the shampoo and conditioner for now is the L'Oreal Extraordinary Clay Rebalancing Shampoo. I've used this as kind of my clarifying shampoo, so I do feel like it strips my hair a little bit faster, but it's made for oily roots and dry ends, which is exactly what I have. I have really oily hair. Actually, I bought a Shea Moisture shampoo and conditioner, Costco size, that did not work for me at all, that I had to give away because it was making my hair crazy, crazy oily. So I rebought these. I like them a lot. I will probably keep them as kind of a staple clarifying shampoo, but I know that the color washes out a lot faster from my hair with that. So speaking of coloring my hair, I have a Color Ultimate 2.8 Cocoa Red from Schwarzkopf. This is my go-to hair dye. I actually need to dye my hair again. My roots are coming in pretty badly. This is my favorite color. It is a nice brownish red that's not overly red, but it looks pretty natural and it's a little bit darker. I continue to repurchase these. It's my favorite hair dye. I feel like it lasts for quite a while. It lasts about a month and a half most of the time. So this is my favorite. I buy it at CVS. I can't find it anywhere else right now. And then my last things, I have a few sample size products that I've used up. So this one is a No. 4 clarifying shampoo. This one was fine. I didn't love the smell on this one. I like the smell on the other one a lot better. I got this in a Birchbox a long time ago. It's not my favorite. I won't purchase a full size. I have a Fido mask that came in like a Ulta sample box bag thing. This was nice. It made my hair really soft, but I think Fido is more expensive, so I probably wouldn't go out of my way to purchase a full size of it, but it did make my hair feel really nice. And then these two are things that I would probably never buy in the full size, but they were really nice. So I have an Orbe anti-humidity spray and an Orbe dry texturizing spray. The hairspray, I don't use hairspray a ton, so this wasn't like my favorite thing ever. I probably would never purchase this, but this dry texturizing spray was really nice. What I've been doing a lot with my hair recently is that I braid it at night and then I add some curls and some texturizing spray in the morning with just my Conair curling iron that I've had forever and love. And it makes it just look more naturally wavy, and it's kind of messy, but it's like a reasonable messy, and it makes it stay a lot better. So this I really liked. I will probably find cheaper dry texturizing sprays out there, so I don't need to go repurchase this, but it was nice for the sample when I had it. My last category is the random category, and I just have 4 things in it. So I have a hand wash here. This is the Raw Sugar Simply Hand Wash Cold Press. It's vanilla bean and sugar. I really like the Raw Sugar hand washes. They are more expensive at Target, but they last longer, I feel like, so I keep repurchasing those. I like the scents. They are sweet scents, but I think they're great, and it doesn't have any sulfates or parabens, but they last a long time. I'm a big fan. I have 2 scent things. So I have a Bath & Body Works Leaves candle. This is my absolute favorite candle. The fall scents are the best, obviously. I have a lot of Bath & Body Works candles that I haven't used up, so I'm trying to work my way through those again, but this one is my absolute favorite. So it is Crisp Red Apple, Golden Nectar, and Warm Clove Spice. Leaves is the best scent by far. And then I have a Scentsationals wax cube that I've used up. These are the ones from Walmart, and usually I only get wax melts from Walmart most of the time anymore. This one was a very sweet, like bakery scent. It's very vanilla-y. It's not my absolute favorite, but I did like it. And then lastly is a completely random thing, but it's one of my favorite things that I've had in a long time. This is the Flavor Gods Coconut Donut Seasoning. I have been trying to eat healthier. I haven't been eating healthier the last few months because I've been stress eating like a beast, but prior to that I was trying to eat healthier. And this seasoning is supposed to be a 0-calorie seasoning. I loved to use this one in my yogurt, so I would put in like very healthy yogurt that had very limited sugar and it didn't have any taste to it. And then I would put in fruit and this seasoning, and it was delicious. I would sometimes put this in my like smoothies or shakes, and I feel better about this choice because it adds flavor without adding a ton of sugar and a ton of extra like calories. So this was something I'm a big fan of. I absolutely love the Flavor Gods seasonings as a whole. So they have a pizza one that I use with broccoli and cottage cheese, which might sound weird, but it's good. They have a bunch of them that I really like. So I would recommend checking out Flavor God if you're trying to be a little bit healthier. The seasonings make a huge difference when you're eating food that's not as exciting and spiced up with like cheese and a ton of fat and things like that. It helps a lot. Okay, so that is it for my empties. A lot of that was hair care. I felt like I had a ton, but I think most of it was bigger products, but my trash is going out tonight, so it's time to get rid of the stuff so that it's not taking up my empties bin. I will try to be filming a little bit more. I have my winter break coming up. I have 8 days of school left before winter break, and I'm done with my grad classes for this semester. I feel like this every time I make a one-off video, but I hopefully will be able to film more videos soon, and I actually have been feeling the itch to film. For the first time in a long time, my energy has just been so sucked up by my new job. I'm in my first year of being a librarian at a school right now, which is a transition from being a classroom teacher and takes up a lot of my energy, as well as grad school. I graduate from grad school in May, so it's coming close that I will have some extra time, hopefully, and I will have the urge to film again. Thanks for sticking with me, those of you that have. If you have any thoughts on any of these products, let me know. If you have any Empties videos or Empties you've used up recently, mention those in the comments for me. I love Empties videos. They are some of my absolute favorites. I love to film them and I love to watch them. I have a playlist of all my other Empties videos linked here in the iCard because I love Empties videos. They are my most consistent thing that I film because I love them so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.